It's not actually better than I thought it was gonna be. So it's been a while since we've had a little bake slash cook with me slash wine and dine, as I've coined it. I'm pretty excited about what I'm gonna cook today. Actually, I'm cooking something that I've never cooked before. So, I'm gonna try and make pasta from scratch. Now, as you can see, with the bowl I have in front of me, I have already made the dough. I actually made the dough yesterday because I was gonna film this yesterday, but alas, I had a stress headache and therefore could not continue with making the video. So alas, now I should emphasize. I haven't done this before, so this could all go very wrong. One second. Okay. With some trial and error, I think I got there. Watch me absolutely mess this up somehow, but I used some, this was like my pretend pastry. Hopefully you can't hear the outside world. Miss Ma'am! And also, you're meant to clamp your roller to your surface, but like, my table was kind of incapable of doing that. Can you see that? I mean, it's pretty shit, to be honest. She's not giving tagliatelle. I think I'm gonna add like a drop of water because, I don't know, that's what the internet told me to do. So anyway, I thought we could have a bit of a chat today. Last time, I can't remember what I spoke about last. I think I spoke about diet culture. I don't know about anyone else, but I have been on TikTok a lot recently. Like, probably more than average. I daren't look at my screen time for TikTok. I have been on TikTok quite a lot. And oh, I just added too much water. That's fine. I feel like there has been, I mean, TikTok has always had like quite a strong diet culture cult within it. But I don't know if anyone else is getting similar. Maybe it's because it's summer coming up, but this is such an off-putting sound going on in the background. I apologize. I feel like it's got so much worse recently. And I kind of wanted to sit there and talk about it for a bit because you have to be so careful what you consume online and who you're listening to, including me. I think we have to remember that not everyone on social media has any form of qualifications. But there has just recently been so much, like there's an influx, I feel, of people irritating me. One of the key things I keep seeing is like Pilates. Now I respect people that want to do Pilates as their form of exercise, that have always been doing it or want to start something new. But my issue, I don't even know what I was saying. What was I saying? Pilates is really taking over my TikTok at the moment, but like it's all with the like through the lens of weight loss. Obviously like losing weight and wanting to be more confident, more healthy in who you are is absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think any form of TikTok you see doesn't normally come from that lens. It more comes from that like diet culture-y toxic lens, in my opinion. Obviously there will always be different body trends, unfortunately, and there's been a lot of shift recently in the discussion with that. Okay, firstly, shut up Helena, because like, amazing. Wine's actually quite, this wine cost me £2.50 and I bought it for the sauce, but then I thought, oh crap, pisticles. Oh no, I've ruined it. Goodness! Yeah, there's been a lot of talk recently about like that shift in body trends that we've notoriously seen, and how there's like every decade there's like a new trend, whether that's the sort of like athletic fit or the like thigh gap chic or the more BBL vibe. There has like continuously been that shift in body trends, and I feel like recently we are seeing more of a shift, which is obviously, sorry, I'm like really focusing now because I feel like this is going to be a good one. I don't think people really spoke about these types of, well, I wasn't really aware of people speaking about these sort of when I grew up in like my teens about those shifts, because obviously though I think people were aware of them, probably older generations were aware of them too because they're constantly trying to keep up with different shifts. I wasn't aware of them, so I was just trying to like strive for all these like body trends. And you're never going to be able to be every single body trend because they are just so vastly different. You shouldn't strive to achieve any of them because they're kind of just going to go out of style again. And so the reason I bring that up is because I think with the rise of like Pilates becoming the new fitness thing rather than like weightlifting and stuff. So like when I go to the gym, I am like, excuse me, I'm into like the heavy lifting weights and like the deadlifts and stuff. Okay. And like that's not going to change just because someone told me to do Pilates, because that's not why I go to the gym. But talk to me like 6 years ago and it definitely would have been the case. And so I find it really scary that like when we have such big access to so much social media and so much content now that is really pushing for those body trends, I find it really terrifying to think just how young those audience are. But on the flip side, I think it's also great to have that there is more people talking about that, so we can be aware of the fact that, okay, this is what's coming into fashion now, but in 10 years, this is really not going well. Didn't I make you cry? No, it's not cry. Ah, no, it made it worse.
Nothing like your smile in the morning, following the linings on your cheek.
So basically my point is, as much as I enjoy TikTok and I love making videos on TikTok, I am aware just how toxic TikTok can be, whether that is these changes in body trends or even like eating disorder TikTok, which I find myself quite heavily on because I talk quite openly about like eating disorder recovery on TikTok, which means I tend to see quite a lot of eating disorder related videos. There is an element of the eating disorder community on TikTok that is really toxic, and there's definitely some like huge pro-Anna style people and videos on TikTok. I feel like there always will be on every like in many ways there's the argument of like, is TikTok the new Tumblr? Because when I was going through my eating disorder, Tumblr was a huge place of like relief for me. It was a really triggering place to be, and I think if you're is there any Italians watching this right now hating me right so much because of my bloody pasta? There is no egg in it, you see, which... But I really don't want to like roll it out. Ugh. Okay, we'll be right back after this short interview. Okay, I literally don't even want to talk about how long it has been since I last turned on my camera. I've had an absolute bloody nightmare with this, but I'm relatively happy with it. I mean, it's definitely still, it's still wholly. So now I just need to work out what shape to cut these into. I mean, obviously I've got loads more dough here. I literally made more dough, so I've got so much freaking dough in my house now. Because I don't know how to attach the like spaghetti ones, so that's clearly not what I'm doing. Oh. Hold up. Okay. Oh my god, I literally just did it. Check it out. Okay. Oh my goodness, wait. Okay, it kind of didn't work for too long, but like, it worked a little bit at least. I mean, it's definitely not great. Like, let's be real. This is less than ideal. But like, am I 100% mad at it? No. I'm gonna try the tagliatelle side, because I think that might be a bit more successful. Okay, slage the tagliatelle. We prefer the tagliatelle side, so we're gonna sack the spaghetti. I don't really care how much it breaks. I'm not expecting it to be like long pieces. Okay, anyways, what was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. It was so long ago now. Side note, I hope everyone's doing well. I feel like I haven't actually sit down and had a chat for ages. I'm feeling pretty good today. I keep going through motivational dips, as you can probably tell by the amount I've already spoken about TikTok. Just want to hammer it home that it's really important to watch out who you follow online and who is actually giving you information and whether or not they're qualified to, because a lot of people just give information online that like they have absolutely zero understanding of. So incredible. I'm gonna call it a day there with the pasta, but I actually am not too mad at it. Like, I don't think it's great, but like it's not that bad. Now we're gonna go and make the sauce, which means my beautifully aesthetic setup here, which is no longer that aesthetic, is gonna be on.
Nothing like your smile in the morning.
See, nice and, oh my god. I just made the pasta sauce. Hopefully I put a cute little montage or something in there. I've gone for like a mushroom stroganoff. I will link the recipe because I know you guys are gonna want it. And this is one of those things that I made once and now I like forever make. There is definitely a recipe, sorry, you're so close to my eyes. There's definitely a recipe that I've initially followed. Now is the time to boil my pasta. I'm gonna put some salt in the water, quite a lot of salt I think, and maybe some, I saw someone else put some olive oil in their water before. Something to do with the helping cooking pasta. Oh, I hate it when the ice cream man gets no customers. Like, I'm gonna come over to you. This could go so wrong. Look, I'm tired. And I'm messy. I'm so messy. What are you all having for dinner? Tell me. Someone else is having pasta right now. Someone else may be having a curry. Those are my two guesses, curry and pasta. Let me know. What if one of you's having a mushroom stroganoff? Imagine that, imagine that. I met with my manager quite a few times this week and she always gives me a good bit of motivation. Pasta is so bad, but we do. I feel like I'm going through like these periods of like really big motivation and then really big like, I've been feeling so like up and down with everything. I kind of weirdly feel like this existence I'm living in isn't real. If that makes sense, like I feel like I'm on pause. Anyone else feel that? Like I feel like I'm playing a video game and someone's just like paused everything even though like everything is still going on. Okay, well, it's boiling. Okay, if we ignore that some of it is a bit shit, some of it is actually holding its own. Sorry, my lighting is so bad. And we're gonna add my pasta. Pasta is kind of just like a little bit like starchy mess, but that is a pasta to my mushrooms. Oh, that was a rank sound. It really doesn't look too bad. It's just giving like overcooked pasta vibes right this second. Bon appetit. It does slap though. I am such a fan. You know how people like al dente pasta? That's really not me. Like I'm such a overcooked pasta anyway. This is kind of giving more of the texture I would like. It's definitely not right, but this is actually kind of slaying. Look at that, that is a piece of pasta. I feel like this video's kind of been all over the place. Tastes like pasta. I will see you next week. Look after yourself and love you.